All right, we are recording. As you can see, I'm making progress. I've finished the first panel. Actually, let me move this up a little bit. There's my first panel. Whoops. And then I finished the second panel. I just sort of did that last night. And I've got parts of this third panel. Now it's obviously got problems. So I'm going to... I've got a reference for it. This is the original from the other comic that I did. And I can already see I've got a bit of a problem. I mean, I guess I could trace what I got. Oops, cancel. I should have 3 sections of roughly equal . Something like that. This is a shot of the dimensional obelisk, or the stele, and we're going to see it, kind of an upshot of it. So let's take a look at our thing here. Over here on this side, there should be these weird tubes that come out of it. And then on this side, it's got, actually there's even more tubes. And we don't have to be super clear about, is this object really here? Or is it really just being referenced? Like, are they just talking about it and we see like a visual of it? In comic books, of course, you can do either or. And also, the obelisk is ever changing, so we don't have to follow this completely. In fact, I've already started making a little bit slimmer of an obelisk at the top. More like the Cleopatra's Needle. Did they ever give that back to Egypt? The one that's in Central Park? Is that still there? Makes me wonder. I would say that in general. Oh, you know what I should be doing? This one should be the one with the eye on it, right here on this face. Okay, well, we've established that it changes all the time, so. What we're hiding in here in these details is perspective lines. All these contours become perspective lines. We got to make sure that they are just about correct. I don't know if they're exactly correct. I'm hoping that they're just about correct. Okay. I discovered the Caleb Hammer show today. It's pretty fascinating. It's a financial audit YouTube show where you go on a show and he gives you he goes over your finances in the form of an audit And it's kind of funny. And he gets really exasperated with people. It's very funny. It's like, why are you buying Netflix? You can't afford your credit card bills. All right. I haven't quite got it. This one is supposed to be up here somewhere. We can just, you know. I know that part of the kayfabe is that it's ever changing. Okay. Yeah, this is looking right. By the time I get to the next comic with this, it'll be another year. I'll use this as the reference for the next one, and we'll see that I'm not saying we'll just keep revolving all the plots around this dimensional stele. This is just like, you know how Batman, they always show the penny, the giant penny in the Batcave, and the stuffed dinosaur. I was talking to this guy at work today, and he's like, I got a question for you, because he knows I'm into comics, and he goes, what if the Flurkins are not really cats, but like they're shape changers so that their true form is something other than... I'm like, what the hell is a Flurkin? He goes, oh, you don't know what that is? I'm like, no. He goes, I thought you knew comics. Well, it's from Captain Marvel. I'm like, Captain Marvel isn't a comic. The Captain Marvel I knew tragically died of cancer in the death of Captain Marvel back in the 70s. Or was it the early 80s? So, and he started telling me all the tales of this Flurkin thing. So it's from the new Captain Marvels, which is, I guess, and not the Shazam Captain Marvel, which is, as I always say, the one that matters. It was from so this other show, and they're trying to show like a whole, oh, is there like a whole bunch of like kitten Flurkins now? And I'm like, oh, I see. So they're trying to do like the Baby Yoda thing, but like catch the lightning in the jar a second time. I don't think that's going to happen. Do you think it's going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen. He goes, but it doesn't look like a movie that like a grown up would like. It looks like Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm like, yes, that is what Disney makes. They never. Oh, they're so stupid to have. I would rather if Marvel Comics had remained in obscurity. Anyway, can't get everything you want though. All right. This is the dimensional stele. Now, if you touch it, supposedly it teleports you, but it stabilizes or destabilizes whatever dimension that it is assigned to. Presumably, Vuku could use this to dissolve the borders of the prison shard that he's been in for the last couple of centuries. All right. Let's take the pencils out one more time. Hey! This looks like a thing. Looks like it's almost operational here. I want to get through this. I don't have a page already drawn after this, so I need to begin working on that as well. But I just got a couple of art gigs, like commissions, and I'll be showing some of those on video as well. Apparently my previous commissions went over really well, and they decided they want me to do some more stuff, which is really cool. I'm trying to get in some black behind it so that we have more contrast. So this looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do the dialogue. I had this thought. Let's put the word thought in bold. Working on the stelae reminded me of a network of gateways that once led to a place called Arcadia. If you remember in Iseult, Arcadia is the place where she trained to learn her powers. So now we have a sort of quest for our character. He's going to go off to Arcadia. That is looking pretty good, except I have several tangents on it, so let's go ahead and fix the tangents. Well, tangent number 1 is this line right here, so let's get rid of that. Tangent number 2, this line right here. Tangent number 3, we're just going to ghost out these lines here and here. So we don't have to do much, you just have to make a tiny separation of all the lines that would have touched the speech bubble. And, to the naked eye, it's almost invisible. Because like at print size, you won't notice. And it looks fine. Let's make sure I'm not in the speech bubbles layer. I'm not. I'm good. Oops. All right, that's a whole panel. So it's on. I think we're getting close to good here. That's 2/3 of the page, right? Let's continue. Let us continue. Oh, so the problem here is I have this character. He's a large character, kind of leaning down. He says he's going to help them. But I do have a problem. The problem is it cuts off the forearms here, and he is a big character. Let's go ahead and get him in the frame. Where's Arcadia still exists? I don't think that was enough of a line. I think we should say, I know of this place first. It can be done. Stack your words. Get the letting right. The only thing that I'm unsure of is, should I repeat the character's name? I know of this place, Prometheus Powers. How about know is bolded? Exists is bolded. Guide. Okay. This will be the sort of the end of this sequence. Then we get right into the next sequence where they're flying through to the gate to Arcadia. I think they have to actually reach Arcadia, and as soon as they reach it, that's when we have the big showdown. Okay, we know that his toga is on his left shoulder. And I think I made his neck way in the wrong place, so let's go ahead and fix that. Prometheus is the one down here. I think we have to do Vuku first, though. So I'm not going to get too far with it. I think you know what? Every comic is someone's first comic, so let's fix I know of this place. I know of this place, comma. So just so there's no confusion, Prometheus. There we go. And now it's even more clear who he's talking to. I've got to fix this hand, though. I think this hand is still wrong. How about like there? So I'm looking at my hand for drawing it. I don't think I'll ever stop doing that. Something's wrong with my eraser. I made it too small. All right, let's make it better. There we go. Okay, now we've got it kind of in the wrong place. Something like that. Okay. I think I made his whole head situation a little bit too big. Maybe something like that. Here's the other thing is he's got these wristband looking things. Did I go to extreme? I wonder. Nope, I think we're good. The wrong way to do the eyes. I mean, it would kind of work with certain characters, but Prometheus Powers he has Titan eyes. Titans always manifest through the eyes in my universe. Oh, come on. There's a good chance I made his head too big, but we'll find out. How about that? It's got to be the same character, right? Okay. This is still the pencil layer, by the way, so if it seems like I'm going a little far, I think what I'll do is I'll just get tighter pencils on this, and then I'll start on the inking tomorrow. Same deal here with this character. This worked out pretty well, and if we look at the a rule of three, we're okay, right? I mean, we could kind of realign some of these characters a little bit, maybe move him down just a bit. Just a little tiny bit. But you can learn a lot from a dummy, right? It's like the crash dummies say. Okay, 27 minutes. Good times, good times. Please like, follow, and subscribe. There'll be more comics later. Comics every day. Always working on the comics. And I will get started on my... So I got to start titling these. Page 7. This is page 1. This is page 2. This was page 3. This was page 4. Oops. This was page 5 that we finished. And here we are on page 6. So I'll get started on drawing page 7 and maybe 7, 8, 9. And we should definitely have Stardust making his first appearance by either 8 or 9. And then the rest of these, the bulk of what's left is the battle. Like these, what is this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, 7 or 8 pages. Maybe we even go a little bit longer on the battle. We'll see how much fun the battle is. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.